Hi everyone. This is going to be a video tutorial on how to complete the workshop assignment that is going up this week for SA2. And so I'm just going to start with this is our home page for our Canvas. Um, there's a couple announcements there. Um, if you come down to, you could access this in two ways. You can go to modules, and if you go to modules, you'll have to scroll down to the very bottom, and then there's workshop SA2, or you can just go into assignments and it'll say upcoming assignments and workshop SA2 is there. And so you would click in there and um, you would submit. I already tried to submit this because I wanted to see how I could show you how to use it for peer reviewing, but it won't let me. I was double checking that, but it would say submit assignment here, and then once you submit it, then it'll say here that you submitted it, yay. And as you can see here, it says assigned peer reviews. There's none. When I assign you peer reviews, then you'll have the names of two people that you will be peer reviewing here, and then you will click on them from here. Um, and so let's kind of, I'm going to go to, I gave you guys a link to this page for this video lecture. And so I'm just kind of going to go through this page to show you step by step. And I just showed you guys how to go to your assignments. You open the assignment, right? You submit it. And then this is what it would actually look like when you are assigned peer reviews. And so you'll have two that you're going to do, and so it'll have the names just like this. If there is an exclamation point in front of one of the reviews, that means you have not completed that yet and that you will need to. If there's a check mark, that means that you completed that review. Um, and so I'm not going to go over this because I'm not doing anonymous reviews. You guys will know who you're reviewing. Once you click into the person that you're going to review, it'll show the name of the person and it'll show the assignment and the feedback here. And so if you click on this, that downloads the assignment. If you click on the view feedback, then it shows, I believe it'll take you to this kind of page here where you can actually do like annotations on it. Not annotations, sorry, feedback. Take that. I don't want to say annotations because that is an annotation, but I don't want to use that word too many times. It'll confuse people. So I just want to look at a.
Greetings, everyone.
I'm just going to look at, I'm going to show you guys this little short tutorial here that I'm embedding in this lecture because he goes through and he shows like you can use it to how you can place those comments and things like that in the document when you're peer reviewing.
The
And
new
so
features look much the same. I have the ability to add an annotation. First, I can select a color. I can leave my comment there. I can highlight anything that I would like. I can write free-form comments. I can also add strike-throughs, much like before. And then I have the ability to write anywhere I want on the page. And then I can go ahead and move those around if I want to make any changes.
okay. So when you get into Doc Viewer and you're looking at the essay of the other student that you're peer reviewing, there's going to be a whole bunch. It's going to look very similar to this. It's going to have all of these little icons up here. And what this does is just basically what he went through here. You can just point out, use this pin drop here, and just point out something on the page and then write a comment in it. You can highlight something and then it'll pop up with a comment next to it. You can click on this little icon and just type right on the page like how he showed. You can cross out things, you can draw on it. So you're able to actually mark up the text relatively well with this option here. And so I would want you to do that as you are completing your peer review, to go through and mark up the page. This also has a link to this page that you have access to, also has a link to the Doc Viewer. So if you click on this, it shows you how to use the Doc Viewer in there, and it gets more into detail. So you can definitely do that. Pop back up. Okay. And then also the other thing that you'll have to do is you'll have to complete the rubric. So the rubric that I have set up does not have a point system on it. The rubric that I have set up for our particular peer review, it has the criteria, it has a description of the criteria, and then it has like an open box where you can input your final comments on. And it's much like the rubric that you guys had when you were completing peer review on the first essay. So make sure that you follow through. Let me see if it has, oh, it's right here. So if you go to the actual assignment, it shows you what the criteria are, and it asks all these questions. So when you go to the rubric and when you're peer reviewing, you will actually be able to type in your comments on this part of the rubric. And then once you save the comments, right? Once you save all of that, then it will complete the peer review. Okay. Oh, not quite. It'll save the comment for the rubric. And then it'll come to this page again, and it'll ask you to complete a final comment. And all you have to do there is say, put your name like so and so completed your peer review. If you have any questions, let me know. So just let them know who you are and who completed the peer review for them so that they know. And then you would write that in this comment here, and then you can save that. And once you do that, you've completed a peer review. So I think once you do the first one, you'll get the hang of it. It's much like if you were doing it in the classroom. It's just you're doing it from your computer. And I do like this SpeedGrader Doc Viewer portion that they set up to help us to be able to, this thing here, to help us to be able to comment on the page. I think it's a nice, helpful tool that you guys will find very useful. And so you will complete both of those, do one, and then go back to the assignment and do the second one. And then once you complete those peer reviews, then there'll be checks there, and I can see that you completed them, and then you'll get your full points for completing the peer review, and you will also get the points for including your rough draft, and I will give you comments on your rough draft as well through this, and it will be in the same manner. So let me know if any of you guys have any hiccups during this process, or if you have any questions about anything. This is as straightforward as I can get with this. And if you, yeah, I think everybody should have an easy time with this. But this is depending on what you're working with. If you're doing this from your phone, I don't think it will work from your phone. So you might need to make sure that you have access to a computer for this. I'm not sure. I know I've tried to grade papers from my phone in the past and it has not worked out that well. So I'm just giving you guys a heads up for that. So the instructions here, make sure you upload your rough draft of SA2 before Thursday night, the 26th. I will be assigning students at 8 a.m. on Friday, March 27th. And I'm hoping that you guys can complete those rubrics through, or complete those comments and peer reviews and everything before Sunday, March 29th. But again, like these are dates put in place to help keep us, keep us on par with the course. Okay, I don't want us to fall behind on anything. So yeah. So if you have any questions, again, just let me know. Otherwise, I will catch you guys on the flip side, and I'll see you guys at the next Zoom meeting.